Would a sonic screwdriver beat a lightsaber? And will adblocker ruin everything? Welcome to the Unmonetisables, folks, the only podcast in the galaxy that assesses the Earth's media-based culture from an ET perspective. My name is Captain Privilege, and with me through no choice of their own, Dr. Darkseid.
We don't need ad blocker, you can ruin everything just by yourself.
And Grandmaster Tech.
You pay for your ad blocker, shut up.
Ew. What type of ad blocker is that? What we do here, folks, is just pretty much chop up the trending news of the weeks. And so we'll just dive straight into the quantum quickfire.
Which weeks? This week's or last week's?
This week's passing trending media social news of newsishness. Alright. Pewdiepie, no longer number one. Down on YouTube.
Has that happened yet?
That's it. He's out. He's
right, I saw the big build up, but I never saw it actually.
No, some Indian network over
yeah.
He said he prefers not being number one, but at the same time he's kind of grudging that it's not actually a YouTuber. It's a weird.
It's a network
that just
totally.
So he's on the lookout for Indian followers. Apparently, he's trying to steal all the followers.
Is that what his game is?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's cheating though.
He's going to start.
Right, so India can ban anybody else using their shit, but one of their channels proliferates from using hundreds of Indian clips. That's it's not fair.
Maybe PewDiePie's banned in India.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe his name means something derogatory in India. Yeah.
Well, been pushed back for number one, and speaking for being pushed back for number one, Battlefield 5 has been pushed back, moved to November. After the feedback from the beta, apparently, nothing to do with the low fucking pre-order sales, nothing to do with the guy who's in charge of it getting chucked,
nothing to do with the fact that it's shite,
nothing to do with the fact they told all their fans, if you didn't like the trailer, you're just idiots, you're just uneducated.
Hasn't recreational warfare been banned yet? No,
why not? Here, they've got fucking nothing else to do with their spare time.
Teaching kids to turn into high school shooters, isn't it?
Oh my god, really?
Don't start, do not start that fucking rant, seriously.
By that logic, then so's playing fucking Madden NFL, like, what the fuck, eh? No, man.
Like playing Final Fantasy makes people run around thinking they're using materia spells.
By that logic, anyone who's ever eaten a potato is probably, or a piece of, or bread. You blame bread?
Yeah, blame bread.
Alright, it's bread's fault.
If you leave a loaf of bread sitting there for a while, you can use that to bludgeon someone.
I really don't know.
It's like a loaf of war bread.
Fan fiction fantasies, mate. That's
dwarfs.
Your snuff fiction fantasies.
Dwarfs.
Like, don't say dwarf. Speaking of going to gone, FouseyTube has left social media.
Oh
yeah, I heard that.
Was
bullied. He was cyber bullied off of.
Well, no, technically he said he was going to bail. Well,
all you cyber boys.
Keemstar cyber bullied him.
So what happened is he'd said in the Keemstar doc that he was going to quit if he didn't open for J. Cole on J. Cole as Famous Rappers tour and say the speech he was going to give on July 15th. And well, the tour's already started and kicked off and that. And
so wait a minute.
So you called him on it, and then he's fucking deleted all his social media.
So hold on a minute. You're actually telling me a YouTuber told the truth and actually did what they said they were going to do?
Well, all I'm saying is you're going to hold a guy who's clearly having a manic episode to his words, whilst having a manic episode.
Yeah, but the fact that he's actually done it when every other YouTuber's like, I'm going to delete my channel if I don't hit 1 million subs, and they don't, and then they delete the channel.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing that's ending, Star Wars 9 is just finishing up its reshoots, or just started its reshoots. The last in the Skywalker story.
This is like the Battlefield thing. This is like endless sequels of crap. Like, what's the point?
I mean, this is the last.
Where's the originality?
This is the last sequel of the Skywalker saga.
I'm surprised he didn't go Windows style, didn't go Microsoft style, and completely skip 9 and just got Star Wars X.
It's lost
Star Wars X. Star Wars X1X.
But they probably couldn't say that because Star Wars X is probably a porno or something like that.
It's not the type of thing you want to start typing into YouTube. That's for sure. Typing into Google even.
But what would you replace all these sequels with? Because that's all millennials
sequels
know now.
Or sequels?
Yeah.
Prequels.
Same difference.
Midco's like Rogue One.
Yeah,
Rogue One.
It's got to be like scary movies type Star Wars. You know what I mean?
It's like a bad photocopy of reality, man.
It's a photocopy of a photocopy, mate.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually, it just becomes a blur.
But
it's got a big hairy bum cheek over that photocopy.
Also lined up for this one, apparently, the greatest crossover since the Avengers. Doctor Who's going to be in Star Wars.
Oh, for fuck off, man!
Matt Smith.
What?
Matt Smith's going to have some sort of a role in the new.
Not as Doctor Who, though.
Obviously not. No. Clickbaited. That was so easy. Jeez, you guys suck. Keep up.
That's only because we believe everything you say.
Who's it going to?
Sarcastic insert.
I think it could be like a young. Don't say insert. It could be like a young Snoke.
A young
Bring it back. So like they cut Snoke in half in the last one because you don't care. You're not going to watch, right? But
this is like wait a minute.
He uses the Force to bring himself back together and make himself younger.
Did they know make Matt Smith the fucking? Did they know make Matt Smith the Skynet
thing? Yeah,
it made him Skynet. Like,
so they could just make him the Force then, man. And this one, just make him the midichlorians.
You know what? He's actually like Yoda from like a million years ago. The only reason Yoda looks like it does is because he's a million years old.
Oh, that would be cool.
You know, so green. Sorry, green. Take him back a million years ago, and he's actually taller and less wrinkly.
But don't say wrinkly. In a different kind of Star Wars, BTS beats Taylor Swift for the number one YouTube video. BTS, man, keep up, Dark Side. Fucking hell, they're a huge K-pop band, like the biggest band in the world right now.
Obviously, yeah.
121 million views on their latest video, Idol, and it's knocked Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do off. You really care about that, don't you?
Yeah, really, yeah.
It's huge. Korean market, the Asian market has taken over YouTube, mate.
Because then nobody really cares anymore because things are just getting that kind of bad photocopy. There's no real. A K-pop band that is basically just a manufactured fucking. Do they write their own songs? Do they do their? Of course they do. Do they do their own styling? No, it's all management.
With a song like Idol, what do you think?
Exactly. it's another psycho style, like management.
You just don't get
together.
It, mate. You just don't get it. You've not seen them live. That's the problem. You need to see them live, and then you'll change your mind.
Yeah, and how much is a ticket to one of their gigs? Like 300 quid.
300 yen. I don't know.
So no, that's
that what they spend in Korea. That was probably wrong.
That's not going to happen. We'll just beam them up here and then dematerialize them. Yeah. That. Do the Earth a favour.
Don't want to hear about your fucking fetishes, okay? your wet dreams. Speaking of people who stole Tay-Tay's limelight,
who the hell's Tay-Tay?
Taylor Swift. Okay. Keep up, Darkseid. Fucking hell, Tay-Tay. Like
I don't care about all this meaningless millennial
or Fifi. Okay?
Subculture.
Speaking of people who stole Tay-Tay's limelight, Kanye Kardashian West has apologised for saying slavery was a choice.
Slavery was a choice for who?
For black people.
Every black person.
Didn't you hear about that? God.
Yeah, they were all signing up when the boats came over to Africa. They were like, choose me. Well, I'll go.
He appeared in TMZ like a few months back during his major meltdown that seems to just be ongoing for the past couple of years. But he turned up, started ranting and raving about how the media made him depressed. He was on hundreds of pills. He was fucking hooked on them. And then turns around and starts ranting and raving at the whole office. And then starts talking about how slavery was a choice because it went on for so long. That sounds like a choice to me.
Yeah, when your career's that bad,
2-3 months to apologise for it though. Like, this is
when your career's that bad that you need to say something, you know, as controversial as that to get some kind of traction.
He's massive. Wow, biggest artist in the fucking world. He's got everyone's eyes on him.
Why is he having to come out and say stuff like that?
Keep him fucking relevant. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's either that or someone who's seriously managing this this mentally ill guy who's just running around making fucked up statements. You know what I mean? It's a shame, Mike, to be honest.
No, I don't think it is.
No?
That's what you get.
Go on, right. Sorry, so you're going to tell me that sitting at the dinner table with Kanye West, with fucking Kim Kardashian, with fucking, what's his name? What's her name? Caitlyn Jenner. That's going to be a mentally compos mentis, healthy conversation of well-grounded
Probably not. I wouldn't be there. But, you know, if you're going to say...
no one's turning around and go, Kanye, you're fucking off. You're at this table, you're the mental one. We need to fucking chain you down and fucking figure out what's going on.
Is it socially accepted mental illness? I mean, if you're making a statement like that, you know what you're saying, probably. And if you're saying something like that, you need to stand behind your convictions, not disappear for months and then, oh yeah, maybe I should...
Yeah.
Nah, I don't buy that, especially when you're that big an artist and you're world renowned. Like, It's like FouseyTube, man. Just delete your channel. Can you delete your channel?
You know what I mean? Think before you speak.
So that's it for the quickfire roundup. Moving on to our first of 3 stories of the week, where we break them down a little more. Maybe see how far we can milk it. Stretch it.
Don't say stretch.
Speaking of jack-offs...
Don't say jack off.
Alex Jones gets caught with trans porn on his phone. Did you hear about this one?
No,
so
that's
what, man?
Like, what? So wait, did that come from CNN?
No,
Guaranteed.
no. The internet caught one of his videos where he's got like a top-down cam on his phone, and as he's pulled the phone up, it's got loads of the box tabs, and someone's zoomed into this piece of footage, read the actual tagline, seen the tiny little thumbnail, went, hunted it down, and it was a transgender porn star.
Well, at least it's not paedophilia.
Listen, we're not kink shaming here. That's not the problem. The problem is he famously claims that Michelle Obama is a fucking transgender, and Satan was making all sorts of derogatory remarks about her having footballer's shoulders and fucking... You know, big
she's a little manly,
big feet, and big hands.
Come on, clearly he fancies her. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I wouldn't say she's necessarily.
Yeah, I would say that's all right, fine, whatever. On you go, mate.
Lots of women that are,
you know,
manly.
Note to yourself there, mate. Clear your phone cookies before you record the show.
Well,
or use a different phone.
It was deliberate, man. He was just trying to.
Apparently, it was. I watched a snippet of him explaining. And first it's somebody's went and changed it to make it look like that. But then it was... But yeah, there's pop-ups come up on my phone all the time of porn.
Which I can believe, considering a lot of the shit he must have to research into to get some of the stories.
But it wasn't a pop-up, it was a fucking tab.
Yeah, it was you've been to that. You've been to that free...
It's in your fucking tabs right now.
Even if it was just one of those little bits on like fucking Chrome or something that pops up and says, you've recently visited this site 20 times, so we're going to put it here so you can access it quicker.
You just put it there because he knew people out there in 8chan would like hunt this down. And, you know.
What the fuck's 8chan like?
You don't want to know.
2.0.
As soon as you,
is that the dark chan?
Yeah, you don't mess with 8chan. They'll destroy you, man.
It's 4 times. It's 2 times more fucked up.
It's evil.
Than 4chan.
It's internet evil, basically.
So from one unsavoury FAWK artist to another in our second story, Louis C.K. returns. Less than half a year after admitting to sexual misconduct by luring young female comedians to his room and pulling his cock out.
Just delete your channel, dude. Just delete that channel.
He performed to a crowd of 50 in a surprise show.
Performed to a crowd of 50? Did he just up his game or something? He
finished to a standing ovation, so he got through that session at least.
You should just fuck off to Thailand like Gary Glitter, no? It's like, what you
there's no to Thailand,
what do you do when your career's in tatters like that? You don't try and
just keep going, apparently.
You go to Vegas.
Just keep chugging along. You just keep trucking.
you can keep chugging. Carry on.
Fuck.
Keep chugging.
Well, the argument straight away was
grab him by the innuendo.
What do you expect? He should just go away into obscurity. He should just die. He should just never do what he loves. It's like, no, but Jesus, it's only been 6 months.
He should try and reinvent himself.
If you manage to scave off your hashtag green too, go for it.
He should start doing children's books. Come on, he should cut himself a new career
Sexual
path.
education, yeah.
Mickey got caught in the cupboard.
It's more like Mickey's tattoo fucking.
What to do when you're having a danger wank?
Oh no, hell no! It's not technically a danger wank where you just literally pull it out in front of people. What the fuck?
Well, I don't know.
That's extreme danger wank.
It's whether the audience is accepting of that or not.
It's like jumping off a roller coaster kind of danger.
Well, as long as he finishes before the bottom, then it's all fine.
Oh, don't say bottom. Fucking hell. But yeah, well, I don't know. Verdict's still out. I think if you're lucky to scave off and survive fucking hashtag me too, then your ass should be coming back. Yes, I'm going to come back in an apologetic way and try and use my career, my leverage for the betterment of education on folk.
Well,
like that.
If he can do it, well, like Nick Leeson or something, right? But if he can do it, then what about Kevin Spacey? Can he come back? Well, what about
this movie only sold like 128.
What about Weinstein? Can Weinstein come back?
Hell no.
Like, how does he come back?
No, never. No chance.
He's like a zombie, like rising from the
He's gonna be
grave.
working in a fucking donut shack somewhere.
But even then, they're going to question the holes in the donuts. You know?
Oh my god, you know what I mean? Fuck that. But yeah, speaking of annoying, wanky things that won't go quietly into the night, our third and final story: Twitch Prime ads. So basically, when you get Twitch Prime, you're supposed to cut out the ads.
Because Amazon owns Twitch. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
But so now they've turned around and said, yeah, we're going to put them on, but they'll be optional, but not always. But you can turn them up. So a bunch of big streamers were like, no, fuck you then, turn it off.
Yeah, exactly.
To the detriment of their own channels, actually. But
yeah, but it defeats the purpose, you know? It's like, well, I paid for this, so why do I want to see ads? Because I'm paying for this service.
I don't understand. So you paid for the Prime and then you get ads?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what? Is that what you're saying?
You're supposed to pay for the Prime so you don't get fucking
Exactly.
Right, got it.
But now they've given the streamers the choice.
Nah, it's like,
Well,
fuck
we
off.
default set to yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to click no fucking thing.
Exactly. No, they chose to get Prime to stop the ads and to do their streaming and to get. There's a few other benefits in there for pro streamers, but like most people are quite accepting of ads if they're getting shit for free. Like, oh hey, the new Battlefront comes out. It's got ads on it, but you don't have to pay for it. It's free. Most people would probably play it. Oh, but you've just bought the game, yet we're going to slap it with ads anyway. Nah.
Well, it's interesting because it's like everyone's crying like, oh, we'll just fucking ad block it then. Just use ad blocker.
But ad blocker's getting blocked itself.
Yeah, give me a shout for 2 seconds to Twitch to come up with a patch to fucking stop ad blocker working on the channel. But how else do they monetize? The scuttlebutt I'm hearing is that Twitch is too fucking big, and with these platforms, unlike YouTube had like 10, 20 years to slowly grow, and thankfully, although it was growing at such an exponential force, they managed to keep up with it to some extent, whereas Twitch has grown so fast overnight that now their overheads are completely going to fucking be
that's why
because they have to get so many staff to run the fucking shit, but they're not making enough money for it.
That's one of the reasons why like YouTube came out with paid subscriptions. Because part of the subscription probably goes to YouTube. Yeah. You know, a small fee.
Part of it, most of it.
Probably. You know, it's £50 a year for your subscription, but $49.99 goes to YouTube.
They need to pay all the censors.
Well, on our channel we'd make minus. So, yeah.
But I think, they don't need adverts. They're making enough money off of all your data and selling it to the Chinese government.
What are you talking about? They're bit mining on your computer.
Alice Jones, fucking hell.
Yeah, they're crypto mining on your computer. Just straight up. You're watching a video, and that's why it takes so long to buffer, even though you're on a really good connection. It's because they're like, no, wait a minute, we need to quickly just root your computer there and get the crypto services running while it's buffering. And look, your video's playing. Now you don't know what's going on. Ha! Yeah.
So and once they prove that adverts cause cancer, then they're definitely going to ban the advert.
Oh, fuck.
So moving swiftly on to our second final segment here, Giddies and Lents. It's the Was British Wrestling Worth Watching?
You've not watched that again?
Yes, I did actually. I got up early this morning and watched both the episodes I missed. How dare you? Okay, keep up, Dark Side.
It's just the usual.
You know what I mean? Last week's was alright. It was alright. This week's was alright.
It's a very in-depth description there.
Oh, well, if you want one,
in
then,
depth.
okay.
In depth.
There was a tag match.
That was sarcasm.
BT Gun
just, you know.
kicks like a motherfucker. There was a 3-way with a guy called Crater, big massive boy.
That's what.
Are you sure you were watching wrestling?
Excuse me. Women's Royal Rumble was a highlight. Where Viper and Aisha stole the fucking show big time. Kaylee Ray retained the title though. And this week, Martin Kirby tried to get out of a match with a sick note from his mum. So that was probably one of the highlights. Yeston Reese and Kip Sabian won the tag team titles tournament, and Justin Sizem wins the title shot.
Justin Sizem.
He wins the prize for best name.
Well,
my name is Justin Sizem.
you wanted the fucking recap? There you go. And speaking of recaps, on to the final segment, Recon, you pair. What have we been up to, or what are we going to get up to?
Not been up to much apart from keeping an eye on what the hell's going on with Alex Salmond.
Why would you want to keep an eye on that?
Just because it's like it's weird. It's like watching a commentary train wreck.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Would they get like,
You know, like he's up to
50 grand?
No, he's up to 100,000 now.
Yeah,
shit!
did you
He's
see
up
what
to 100
happened? He wanted 50 grand to pay his legal fees.
Yeah.
Crowdfunded twice that, and
Yeah.
they had to close it.
Yeah.
It's like
because
within 3 hours they had the entire amount.
who's paying that?
Exactly.
Holy crap!
The public believe in salmon.
The public.
Free salmon.
Exactly.
Okay?
They were wanting to pay his
Salmon
legal
did
fees.
nothing wrong.
There's like two big millionaires that have paid that. Probably there's no like general public who paid that.
There'll be a list. There'll be like
people
a
that loved
list
him
that'll
after
be
the
put.
independent movement.
And see when he ends up in
Well,
jail.
it'll be on a list, all right.
Exactly.
See when he ends up taking a flight to Thailand.
What's your obsession with Thailand?
Oh, come on, he was almost in Russia, so you know.
Come down to you.
He's gonna hang out with Bill Gates, and they're gonna go on Ariana Grande concert and just chill.
That's
That's
going
what
to
I've
become
heard.
like.
Anyway, stop stalling. Stop fucking stalling. What's your recon been this week, Darkside?
So I saw this news story that I had to tell you about. Women cheer as Sweden's Man-Free Music Festival kicks off. So on
this isn't sexist at all.
I'm just reading what it says here. I'm not inferring anything. It's up to you whether you how you want to respond to it.
No, I can guarantee you that's going to get responded
So a
to.
Man-Free Music Festival kicked off in Sweden on Friday in protest against a wave of sexual assaults at festivals in recent years.
Wow.
So
Fair play,
One question:
yeah.
Who put up the tents?
Oh,
what happens when what happens when the sound system fails?
man,
Who are they going to call?
the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah,
I think.
So you're telling me that from an entire week, that's your recon?
I don't know what the opposite of a sausage fest is, but that's literally the opposite of a sausage fest.
A kebab fest. A kebab fest.
Kebab fest. Oh my god. So other than that, I've been watching the new series of videos that Tom Scott's putting out. If you'd not subbed to Tom Scott,
Don't sub to Tom
search
Scott, what?
Tom Scott on YouTube, and you'll love this guy. He's absolutely amazing. He's
Are you getting paid for this advertising?
no, man.
Fuck,
Honestly,
no,
you need to. I'm surprised you don't know about him. You need to check him out. So his new series is called "How to Get Popular on the Internet," and so yeah.
Sweet.
Try to say.
So you need to get schooled. That's all I'm saying. Go get schooled.
Fucking hell, well, I'm getting schooled on how to fucking get good. Destiny 2.
Oh, you're not playing that, are
Fucking hell, man,
you?
it's coming through the PS Plus, bitch. Hell yeah. I'm on the DS2 train.
Disowned from this shit.
Excellent. How dare you? There'll be a couple of Captain's Logs coming this week. I've already recorded them last night. Well, next
It is
couple
your
of weeks.
destiny to be disowned.
Hell fucking yeah. And on that, I've been watching folk playing Civ 6 randomly. Just like in the background. We're watching COD 8 my dog play it late at night on Twitch. Fucking shout out to Andy Scots. Enjoying that fucking shit. I have no idea what's going on, but I enjoy kind of watching folk move battleships and people about and
Yeah.
make trades with Gandhi. I was the guy making like a trade with
me and
Gandhi.
Darkside spent some time playing Civ 6, and let's just say days were lost.
Oh my god.
You know? Yeah, it can take a while.
There was a bit where Gandhi was threatening to go to nuclear war.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Like,
It's fucking amazing, yeah.
It's fucking intense.
We must think that the future of this humankind will be eradicated through nuclear fire for peace.
I am become Gandhi, destroyer of worlds. Like,
Was
what
that
the
a
fuck?
Gandhi accent?
I don't know what accent that was, but you know, it's something. It's Civ 6. It's not exactly accurate, you know.
And before this devolves into the dumbest search for intelligence you've ever heard, folks, if there's any signs of intelligent life out there, let us know in the comments above. And if you're a returning consumer of our content, the 22.3% of subscribers that are, you can support us by giving us a wee share, telling someone else to sub to us. Seeing as how we hit 40 the other day, then we're back down to 39 for some sub wanker, and possibly leaving a rating on iTunes when we upload them onto iTunes. Feel free to catch. No, that's wrong. Feel free to catch a sonic screwdriver or that like button.
I don't know if that really worked.
Feel free.
Have a Kipperfest over there.
Nah.